Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and selamat sejahtera. So for today we are going to continue with our next skill in UHMT1012 Graduate Success Attribute, which is the critical and creative thinking skill. So this is the last two skills that we are going to cover. Okay, so let's take a look what are we going to learn regarding critical and creative thinking skills. So critical thinking is a basic, is a very crucial skills that we need to tackle, especially in higher education. So you need to think more critically when we are discussing about our assignments, our projects, and when you are going to give out point of view and idea, make sure that you think out of the box. Okay, so don't just duduk dalam satu tempat and just fikirkan the idea in your own context sahaja. So kena lebih banyak pembacaan, kena lebih banyak buka minda, baru kita dapat instilkan kita punya critical thinking skills. Okay, so the most important thing is not to stop questioning. Kena keep on asking yourself. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. So bila kita sentiasa bertanya, kita sentiasa mencari, maka kita akan dapat satu solution ataupun satu penambahbaikan yang mampu untuk membantu kita tingkatkan critical thinking kita. Okay, so macam contoh bila kita ada start dengan question, so mulalah dengan probing, juga tanya apakah kesan daripada dia, apakah punca dia, apakah daripada point of view mungkin dari pandangan kita lain, pandangan orang lain kan, and then how do you valid the instrument ataupun valid the information that you get, and then sometimes from the question you boleh buat assumption, and then you also boleh buat clarification. So sebenarnya saya rasa critical thinking ini dah diinstil dalam you punya individual case study. So saya pun dah tanda kebanyakannya alhamdulillah, so far saya rasa okey. Satu, dua, ada beberapa pelajar yang mungkin markah dia rendah adalah kerana topik yang dia cover mungkin bukanlah satu topik yang berat. Okay, dia hanya dalam sekitar dia punya konteks sahaja. Jadi markah dia pun mungkin agak rendah di situlah. But the rest of it, saya rasa you guys have done a good critical thinking by solving ataupun by completing the task. So good job everyone. Okay, so what can you do to apakah critical thinking yang boleh kita gunakan dalam kehidupan seharian kita? So it started with the personal life, where you can ask yourself what constitute a healthy diet. Jadi bila kita memikirkan tentang kehidupan kita, kita nak kehidupan yang lebih sihat. So apakah healthy diet yang sepatutnya kita amalkan? Kemudian which investment is better for my family and why? Okay, bagi mereka yang dah berkeluarga macam saya, kita nak kena fikirkan tentang insurans, kena fikirkan tentang simpanan. Okay, gaji tak bolehlah hari ni dapat gaji, esok habis. Okay, so kita have to keep on thinking how to make a better investment untuk simpanan kita. And then you can have a critical thinking in your professional life. So dalam kes ini, professional life saya sebagai pensyarah, in what ways can we improve our product? Bagaimana saya dapat memperbaikilah metod pengajaran saya bagi pelajar faham. Bagaimana nak memudahkan pelajar belajar dalam suasana online. Itu semua adalah part of critical thinking. Sama juga dengan awak sebagai pelajar. Jadi bagaimana awak hendak membantu diri sendiri belajar dalam keadaan online ini. Maknanya dia kena lebih disiplin, kena lebih paksa diri, kena tengok video pensyarah dia beri, tengok buat aktiviti dan sebagainya. How do the actions of our company affect others and the environment? Ini lebih kurang pada tingkat pekerjaan lah. And then in academic life, what are the main points of this tag? Which major should I choose and why? So saya rasa bila awak berada dekat dalam bidang sains sukan, mungkin tak terkena sangatlah dalam pemilihan major sewaktu pengajaran. Tak seperti pelajar mekanikal. Pelajar mekanikal nanti mereka akan pilih 4 minor yang mereka nak. Nak pergi aircon ke, nak pergi welding ke, nak pergi automotive ataupun nak pergi machining. Okay, jadi dalam academic life kena fikir, aku pergi belajar kat UTM ni apa yang aku nak dapat? Adakah nak dapat segulung ijazah sahaja? Ataupun apa lain yang awak nak belajar selain daripada yang telah ditetapkan, kursus-kursus yang telah ditetapkan oleh fakulti. Okay, and then spiritual life. Okay, how do these teachings apply to my life? So, kena reflect pada diri sendirilah. Okay, macam mana kita nak memperbagi, macam mana kita nak gunakan ilmu kita kepada komuniti. Macam mana kita nak gunakan ilmu kita kepada keluarga kita. Okay, are the contradictions in what is being said? Adakah semua ni betul? Sesuai dengan kehidupan kita. Okay, so those are the critical thinking in life. Janganlah pergi buka kelas, hadir kelas, sign attendance, layan aja, tak tahulah masuk telinga kanan, keluar telinga kiri, tak berfikir, tak apa. Tiba-tiba hujung semester, saya tak faham lah apa yang doktor ajar. Actually, it's based on you punya own effort. So, kalau you tak mengajar diri sendiri untuk berfikir secara kritikal, untuk keep on asking question, so itulah akhirnya nanti kursus-kursus ni hanyalah kursus-kursus di angin lalu. Buka online lecture, buka online recorded video, tetapi suara doktor itu hanyalah sekadar di angin lalu. Okay, that's why you need to have critical thinking in your life. Okay, apakah skill yang kita perlu ada as a critical thinker? Okay, so yang pertama, become an active learner. Chase answer, mencari jawapan. Actively seek out solution, go to the answer, don't wait for it to come for you. So, kena sentiasa berfikir macam mana cara penyelesaiannya. Macam saya bagi contoh group project. Okay, so saya akan tengoklah apakah pembincangan group project yang telah dilakukan. Ada tak yang memberi idea-idea dan adakah idea itu akan berkembang. Ataupun dia sekadar bagi idea dan klik je tahu apa dia. Okay, and then you have to be an open-minded. Is it possible that there are multiple correct answers? You might be wrong. Okay, mungkin awak salah. And try to approach problem from a different perspective. Jadi, bila kita bekerja dalam satu kumpulan, okay, ini adalah satu kemahiran yang perlu, open-minded. Saya pernah jumpa, pelajar-pelajar sebelum ni, dia memang tidak boleh terima cadangan kawan dia. Kalau dia kata A, dia kata A sahaja. Ini bekerja kumpulan ni. Okay, so you have to be open-minded and sometimes your opinion is not always right. So, there are certain part that you might be wrong and you need to accept that. So, kenapa you salah? Mungkin you punya perspektif berbeza. Kawan punya perspektif is berbeza. Okay, so you kena open-minded. Separate emotion from facts. Remember that thinking and feeling are not the same. Awak tak suka dengan dia. Awak ada konflik dengan dia, duduk sebilik dengan dia. Ataupun awak tak suka cara dia bercakap. Tiba-tiba awak kena satu group dengan dia. Tapi awak dipenuhi dengan emosi, so awak tak profesional kat situ. Okay, so actually what you need to do, this is the skill that you need to cover lah. Adaptability macam sebelum ni is how you interact with intrapersonal, dengan orang luar, dengan environment. How you control your emotion. Okay, so itu adalah part of a critical thinking jugalah. And avoid logical fallacies. Okay, which is when you are arguing, you are attacking the person making the argument instead of you are attacking the argument itself. Okay, ini lebih kepada macam walaupun orang tu kata 2 tambah 2 4, awak tak nak juga. Awak kata 2 tambah 2 bukan 4, 2 tambah 2 adalah 5. Okay, so you stand on you punya own facts, tapi dah mengabaikan sampai peringkat the logical of it tu dah tak ada dah. Okay, so that's not a good critical thinking. Bagus memang bagus lah. Awak seorang je fikir 2 tambah 2 adalah 5. Orang lain semua 2 tambah 2 adalah 4. Then why? Kenapa you are thinking that way? Sometimes it's because of you punya own emotion. Sometimes it's because of your own vision. Ia adalah berbeza. Okay, but sometimes I'm not saying that it's not good. But I'm not saying that it's good also. There are pro and cons there, logical fallacies ni. Okay, next. How to become an active learner. Okay, so tadi kita belajar yang first, you kena become an active learner. Especially during this pandemic in class. So, you need to attend class regularly. Okay, so kalau kelas kita ni dah record, apa nak kena buat? Walaupun recording ni, you have to watch lah. Janganlah tengok separuh, skip. That's why saya paksa masuk dalam add puzzle, add a few question and you cannot skip the video. Then, the attendance is from there. Complete baru saya kira you involved in class. Sebab ada markah involvement ni, ada markah participation in class and you have to bear that in mind lah. Okay. So, When you are attending the class, take advantage of extra credit opportunities, participate in discussion and talk with your professor. Ada setengah pelajar yang datang ke universiti, dia ambil extra credit. Macam CoQ, dia tambah. Okay. Dalam CoQ, dia ambil CoQ yang memang susah untuk atau mahal dekat luar. Ada pelajar suka ambil memanah. Sebab fee memanah dekat luar ni mahal. Jadi bagaimana dia nak dapatkan experience ataupun nak belajar cara memanah ni, dia ambil CoQ dekat UTM. Okay, before COVID lah. Okay, online punya part ni saya pun tak berani nak komen macam mana lah. Okay, but then ada je online class yang you boleh benefit during this COVID-19. Entrepreneurship punya class ataupun entrepreneurship punya webinar. As long as it takes ada credit ataupun ada extra value to that, then you can attend lah supaya untuk menambahbaikkan diri sendiri. That's what an active learner is. Then, take notes and outline the information. Review notes and try to put them in your own words. Janganlah dengar je tu macam saya cakap tadi. Suara bicara ni hanyalah seperti di angin lalu sahaja. Because why? Because what you did is you just watched the video and you didn't jot anything. Supposedly what you learn is apa yang you belajar buat nota. Sama macam you belajar dalam kelas. It's the same thing. So, it must balik kepada you punya own effort. Jadi, janganlah salahkan pensyarah, tak mengajar dengan betul. Jangan salahkan pensyarah, sediakan bahan-bahan yang tak menarik. Saya pun tak tahu apa lagi yang nak buatkan awak rasa tertarik dengan saya punya kelas ni. Bila nak buat kelas online, banyak yang ada masalah data. Terpaksalah saya record. Dah record tak tengok pula. Begitulah. Okay. Kena membebel. Alright. Next. Experiment with the new information. Jadi bila awak dapat the new information, awak tanya, kenapa it relevant? What does it mean? What is the purpose of knowing the information? So you need to jot down. Bila you jot down, bila awak tulis, then the idea can come. Barulah ada critical thinking sewaktu pembelajaran. Okay, these are the things that you need to keep in mind. Your perspective is yours and others have different perspective. Kita kena hormat pandangan orang lain. It is possible that you are wrong and the others are right. Ingat, kita tak selalunya betul. Get comfortable with being wrong and learn from it. Salah tak ada masalah. You, kalau dalam kelas saya, whatever question that I ask, saya tak pernah letak marking salah ataupun betul. It's either a good try, or it's either good effort, it's either a good answer, or not so good answer. Right or wrong tak ada. Okay, so what you need to do is just you need to try. Itu saja. Okay, kalau salah tak ada masalah, learn from it. And consider many different viewpoints. Ingat, setiap kali apa-apa yang kita nampak, apa-apa yang kita dengar, apa-apa yang kita baca, there's always two sides of a story. So jangan simply buat conclusion. Always look at the different viewpoints. Accept a new explanation if you explain the evidence better. Think before you act. Okay? Fikir sebelum bertindak. Ini telah selalu terjadi di zaman-zaman 21st century. You are so emotional and you think that expressing yourself in media social is so much easier than overcoming it. Okay? So, kena fikir sebelum ditulis. Separate your feelings from the facts. Am I acting because of emotional or because it is logical? Logical. Mungkin adakah aku ni marah dengan kelas online ni sebab aku emosi ke atau memang sebenarnya memang kelas online ni memang menyusahkan? Is it logical? Okay? So do I believe something because of the logic behind it? Okay, so itu antara perkara yang kita tanya diri sendirilah. Okay, avoid logical fallacy. So what you need to do? Okay, a logical fallacy is a misunderstanding derived from faulty reasoning. Ini kerana tidak sependapat lah, nak cakap Avoid contradiction between answers. And is your best answers a logical answer? Does it make sense? Okay. Example of a logical fallacy. Okay, ini secara generalization kenapa logical yang dia logik tapi dia logik yang salah, logik yang membawa ke arah keburukan lah. Okay. Cutting people with a knife is a crime. Surgeon cuts people with knife, so the conclusion surgeons are criminals. Okay, so ini antara contoh logical fallacy. So dia macam ambil generalization sahaja. Okay, so that's not good lah. So these are the things that you need to avoid. Even though you have a critical thinking, janganlah guna critical thinking di dalam case logical fallacy ni. That's not good. Okay. And this is a UTM confession lah. Pengakuan berani mati gitu. Okay. There are a lot of students yang memang akan sentiasa dan suka post. Mentang-mentang lah anonymous. Kan. Saya cakap post nombor berapa sekian. Tak puas hati dengan pensyarah ni. Tak puas hati dengan staff ni dan sebagainya. Yang tak puas hati saja. Put yourself in our shoes lah. Okay. What happens during class online kita ambil dalam kita punya subjek sahaja. Alright. So at first you are complaining about the online class data banyak. Tak faham. Sangkut-sangkut. Okay. Banyak komplain yang saya terima daripada 30 of you. Walaupun secara anonymous saya tak tahu siapa. Then you tulis sukar nak faham. Okay. Sangkut-sangkut line dan sebagainya. Okay. Saya record. Tapi bila saya record, the number of views is very low. Bukan saya tak boleh tengok berapa, how many views are there on my YouTube. Tu yang saya buat masuk dekat dalam app puzzle dan saya terpaksa buat aktiviti lah. So nak tak nak, kalau video saya 30 minit, you kena harap 30 minit. Because that is your responsibility. Kalau kelas online kita dibuat selama 30 minit, a recorded video of 30 minutes is logic. Sebab dia hanya replace the method of delivery sahaja. Okay. So critical thinking is not driven by answers. It is driven by the questions that you ask. So before you post the UTM confession, blah 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 blah, think again. Is it because of you punya emotional ataupun dia adalah logical? Okay, part yang logical tak ada masalah lah. But then avoid lah that orang kata apa? That logical fallacies. You tak boleh generalize dekat semua orang. Okay, post sana post sini. How many UTM orang luar yang baca tentang UTM? So bila you post buruklah nama UTM. UTM kan universiti kita. Siapa lagi yang nak jaga nama universiti kita kalau bukan kita dan keluarga kita. Okay? Alright. So, another part of critical thinking is that you need to constantly ask questions. So for example, suppose you have just read an article says that the number of PUI or PUS in COVID-19 are many in Johor Bahru and the numbers are increasing. So right now, Johor lah. Kita ambil lah sebab saya tak Johor kan. Okay. So, keep asking question. This is the WH question yang we call WH question. Okay. The WH question is why? Why increasing? What? What is the effect in this increasing of PUI or PUS in Skudai? Where? Where is the area? Is it all over JB or an isolated location? Who is affected, okay, by this increase? How about the local business? How about UTM? When will this increase be occurring? Or will it be continued? And how can we stabilize and control the infection? Dan saya rasa this WH question, you guys dah buat dekat dalam individual case study lah. Okay, sampai at last tu is how you overcome the issue that you already raised in the individual case study. So banyaklah cadangan-cadangan untuk yang you guys dah buat. So that's a critical thinking part in this course and you dah apply, okay, dalam individual case study. And remember, when we involve with the critical thinking, it involve a problem solving. So problem solving system ini ada 6 level. Okay, this is based on the Bloom's taxonomy. So you dalam bidang pendidikan, this is a normal, what we call it, a normal term. So you're going to be seeing this over and over and over again sampailah habis grad nanti. Okay. So it started with the area organize. You list the topic, paraphrase and summarize. Understand the topic, put the concept and relate the information. Hypothesize the interpretation of information based on your understanding. Analyze the information, okay, split it into parts, ask question, WH question, why, what, where, okay, and compare the information. And you recombine the information using understanding, put it back into the pieces and check the hypothesis. Okay, this is how you solve a problem theoretically lah. Okay, theoretically. Okay, so that's all for today, which is the critical thinking. So after this, we are going straight away continue with our next, which is the creative thinking and also communication. Tak banyak yang saya nak story pasal creative, it's just an activity. And communication skill juga ada activity. So nanti we can continue with the next skills. Okay, so thank you. That's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video. Okay, thank you again, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.